Hi guys, it's me, I41. High tier Abyssal can seem a bit scary, but also on paper one of the safest and most rewarding solo PvE activities that you can do in perfect safety from the comfort of your toilet, because you're not deep safe in an instance that no one else can access. And when you come out, you even have an invulnerability timer. At the same time, you can print anywhere from 190 million as an extremely bad average for tier 5 Abyss, all the way to potentially over a billion ISK per hour, assuming you get super lucky in drops in tier 6. And all of this with one fitting. So if you too want to have an activity where your biggest risk is falling asleep on your keyboard while printing silly amounts of single boxing ISK in a not too crazy expensive ship, go watch this video as I show you one of my favorite single boxing strategies. But playing alone in EVE sucks, so if you want to take part in an awesome community, fly fun ships, make some dank ISK and have genuinely a good time, with constantly people around you to hang out with. So come and join Suspect today and fight under the banner of our great supreme leader, me. So come and join our Discord today. Anyway, on with the video. The basic idea of this fitting is very simple. It has such a large total HP amount thanks to the Gamma Abyss effect, increasing its shield HP by 50%, and is so cap stable for massive shield boost rate that it can virtually face tank every single potential room you come across. The ship uses drones as well as guns. The guns mainly act as a way to break open cans, but also as an additional 10% bonus DPS. So make sure you use them, because the vast majority of your DPS may come from drones. But that little bit extra DPS will help you in running at those sites just a little bit faster, or you can go AFK while running them like I did. It works too. However, don't blame me if you die because you go AFK in the Abyss. Just make sure to have 2 sets of drones with you, specifically 2 warriors, 4 Valkyries and 4 geckos. This will make sure that even if you do a silly of not repairing your drones when they got damaged, that you will not run out of drones anyway. Still remember to actually repair if you take heating damage or your drones get damaged. You kinda don't wanna lose your drones or die because you just burned out your shield booster. That would be like really silly, wouldn't it? This also brings me to the next point. This ship has actually, compared to most cheap fittings, incredibly low skill requirements. Even if you have only played for a few months at most, you can use this and immediately get into endgame content. However, you still need a few skills for it. Next to being able to fly the ship itself, you can find a full list of additional skills you should have in the video description, but make absolutely sure that you have thermodynamics at least to level 4 before you actually take out the ship, and that it is cap stable. If it is not cap stable, it misses the entire point of the fitting. But otherwise, just remember, you are here not paying with your skill points, but you're essentially paying with your ISK wallet. However, thanks to the high cost of the ship, running the Abyss itself is actually incredibly easy. Generally, rule of thumb is, nothing can really kill you. For every room, just make sure to kill all enemies that are called null charge, neutralizing, or anything like that. Basically any enemies that energy neutralize first. In the Marshal room, just make sure to kill all Edencom ships first, and move at an angle to the Marshal. Killing the Edencom ships is important, as they are the ones that might kill your drones due to their lightning poof poof weapons. I don't exactly know what they're called. The Triglavian rooms are all very similar. Leshaks do a lot of damage but start low HP, so just kill them as fast as you can. Kill specifically neuting ones and remote repairing ones second. Draco are spider tanks, so if they spool up too far and their repairs get too high on one ship, just switch to another one if you can't break the first one, and then switch back to the ones that almost died beforehand. They will not heal the first one up by a lot, so if you switch immediately, you can just kill the second one and then go back to the first one. Wetmarks are scary as they spool up to a lot of damage and have, on the neutralizing ones, incredibly high newt power, making you go dry fast, so get rid of newts first, and then the other Wetmarks. Redeers also have spooling repairs, so you should consider killing them second after having gotten rid of neuting Wetmarks. The Triglavian frigates and Kikimoras are actually not that bad, just make sure to focus Kikimoras over frigates. In the Sancha room, only the devoted knights are scary, so get rid of them. After that, the room is very easy. In the Angel room, just get rid of the Cinnabolts very early on, as they will hurt a ton. In my experience, this is also the hardest room, but only because of the Cinnabolts, so just kill them first and then you're safe. Just always remember, whatever situation you're in, you have under assault damage control. So hit it before you start heating your modules. After that, you can start heating your modules. This gives you an additional few seconds of heating time. But be careful with the bonus room. The bonus room looks like this and is very scary. Generally, just skip it. The loot isn't worth the time and effort, and you can just take the gate immediately. I had to learn this in a very painful way. Anyway, this is all the difficult rooms explained. I also linked the Abyssal cheat sheet, which gives you an info on what each NPC does in the Abyss, in the video description. Now we come to how I did the testing actually. I only tested 10 runs of this fitting for this video. It doesn't sound like a lot, even if it was 2.5 hours of my life. However, this is also the fitting I used generally on a live server for solo high tier Abyss, so I kinda already knew in the first place that it works before even starting to record. So I just recorded 10 Abyssals to be able to show it works, it really does, to the people who might not believe. The average loot in tier 5 is around 70 million per run, with a cost of like 10 million per filament. You end up at quite a nice profit, but a lot of the time you will end up with rare items, increasing the rewards you get per run by a lot. All this makes you end up at roughly 300 million per hour, assuming you're reasonably fast at 5 abysses per hour. But you may now wonder, well, if this is so easy, surely there must be some catch, some downside. Can't be that easy, right? And you're absolutely right. I had my keyboard randomly disconnect in the Abyss. This meant I couldn't lock targets fast or use hotkeys. I also forgot to activate my shield boost at that time, so I went to 50% armor in the hardest room. So just make sure to avoid falling asleep, having your PC blow up, or getting stuck on the toilet while sitting in the Abyss. It might be actually the most accessible endgame activity for rookies. The only hurdle is the rather steep price of 3.5 billion for the cheaper fitting and almost 6 billion for the expensive variant, including all implants. Skill time wise, it is, for an endgame activity, a really short skill time though. So if you want to try it out, just check out the test server. It's an easy way to just try it out. But it is non-situational. You can literally run it all day, any time of the day, and if you live in nullsec, wormhole space or lowsec, it is even safer to run, as you can just make a deep save at bookmark and farm away all day long with hopefully no visitors at all. I honestly think running it in highsec might be the biggest danger due to potentially getting ganked. You can see the income I got from my runs on the screen right now, which, for being able to run it in perfect safety, are actually some truly silly numbers, as even incursions don't often give you that much. Also, the only thing stopping you from turning the cheaper tier 5 Abyssal Ishtar into the tier 6 fit is a shield booster and the implants, so upgrading it is very easy as well. Just remember, tier 5 Abyss is so easy that a monkey can run them, but tier 6 Abyss can actually be difficult, even if mainly because of the time limit, so don't underestimate it, please. But if you do want to dabble your toes into tier 6 Abyss, all you need to do is exchange the shield booster and also get the implants, and then you're good to go to also try out some tier 6 Abyss. But what do you think about this fitting? Do you use a different one? Just tell me in the comments, and feel free to also tell me how your adventures go. I'm very curious to see how you guys are doing with it. But if you have ideas for other topics I could cover or other videos I could make, feel free to also tell me that. I'm very curious to hear what you guys want to tell me. But this is actually all from me. If you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you want to support me directly, you can support me either by becoming a member of the channel or subscribe to my Patreon. It really helps me a ton, as I put all the money from there back into improving my channel. Anyway, thank you to all of you guys. And thank you to all my Patreon supporters. I love you guys and hope to see you next time. Also, don't forget to check out one of my other videos, linked right here, right now. Oh yeah, I guess I'm also now an EVE Online partner, so that's pretty cool. So if you want to check out my streams that I might be doing very soon during the weekends, maybe there will be even some giveaways happening, so just keep an eye open for that. But see you guys next time.